What's up, guys? How you doing? Today in this video I'm going to be helping you trim your beard during this whole COVID, corona, lockdown, quarantine, whatever this, I think I said all the keywords to get demonetized. Whatever this situation is right now, I'm going to help you out to get this looking good. I can't help you with all this stuff up here. Let's not make fun of my receding hairline, but I can help you with the stuff down here. So I'm going to give you 5 easy tips to make this process of making this look good very easy to where you can do it at home. Trust me, it's not that hard. Can you see my gray hairs coming in right there? Becoming a real boy. All right, first things first, you're gonna kind of want to figure out what kind of beard trim you're looking for. This video is gonna be about a specific kind of type of like shaping your beard. If you want to take just the old number 2 guard or 1 guard and just buzz your whole face, you don't really need my help here. If you're here for that, the heck out of here. There's basically 2 types of beard trim. There's gonna be the one where you take the number 1 guard and you go all around, and there's gonna be the one where you shape it out like this. Getting something like this is not going to happen with the old number 1 or number 2 routine, okay? So get that right out of your head. Although getting a trim to a shape like this is not going to be much harder. I mean, I say like this, it's going to be a little bit different when I'm done trimming, but this isn't that much more difficult than doing the old buzz to the 1 or 2. All right, tip number 1 is assessing your situation. You can see, when you're looking at your beard, you see this. You don't see this, you don't see this, you don't see this, you don't see this. You see in the mirror what you want to see. Basically, you have that dysmorphia, whatever. A lot of people have that. You know, you see what you want to see, right? In order to get a better idea of what your beard looks like, take out your phone. Now, I'm not 100% sure if Androids have the front-facing camera. They probably don't. I don't. But you take it, you put it on video. In selfie mode, you're gonna put it in front of your face. You're gonna stay looking forward. You're gonna take your arm and you're gonna go around like this. You're gonna switch it and go around like this, maybe a few times, just so you get a clear shot. You can now watch this video. Here, I'll show you. You're gonna take your arm and you're gonna go around like this. You're gonna switch it and go around like this, maybe a few times, just so you get a clear. That's your first tip, is just assessing that. Everybody's got a smartphone. Again, sorry for the Android users that don't have the front-facing camera. Should have bought an iPhone. But that's something you can look at right there and see exactly like how curved back this is, what your angle is of like this line right here on the bottom of your beard. You can see all that stuff. So I can tell from looking at that video that the back lines aren't really bad. I keep them updated pretty well. Usually I just go in every couple days and I just kind of edge that up a little bit back there. But what could definitely be worked on is the width here that I'm looking at straight on. I see how fat and chubby my cheeks look, and then the length can be trimmed just a tiny, tiny bit. All right, tip number 2, get a good beard trimmer. I talk about these all the time. These are the Brios. This is the old one. There's an even older one that's at my studio I've had for over a year now. Maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years. It's been a long time, and things still kicking. This is just their new blackout version they sent me, so I like using it. It's really cool. But these are like $60 to $70 on their website. Apparently they raised the prices on Amazon, but I'll link their website down below. It'll be an affiliate link, so I will get a commission or anything, but I've been talking about these trimmers forever. And I just got this affiliate link to their website. So, and also to be even more clear and more honest with you guys, you don't need this. It will help. I mean, as far as like beard trimming goes, this is going to make the task a lot easier, more pleasurable. Battery's going to last much longer. Sorry, I'm just rambling at this point. But you could go to Walmart, you could go to Target, you could order like a $30 thing from online, one of those Remington or Norelco beard kits, and it could do okay, right? But this is like the king Mac Daddy of all beard trimmers when it comes to that. So what I do with these is I take, number 1, first of all, I'll show you the most like easy way to make a difference in your beard. That's going to be tip number 3, is going with the grain here. Let me show you. Look at my face right now. You see how wide and poofy this looks out here? I mean, it's not crazy. But let me show you something. I'm going to do the right side of my beard where you can't see. It'll be my secret. You won't even be able to see this side of my face. But let me show you something. Okay, now look at that. Right side, nice and slim and trim. Left side, ugly, right? So that's gonna be tip number 2, and that is the main move I talk about when doing like the beard trim. If you can just learn how to, and I'm doing it pretty ballsy with the guard all the way up and with no guard on, but you can take, and if you're smart, you can just take and put the 3mm guard on, just like that, and you can take and you can like push it up against your face and just go down with it like this. So number one, why am I going down? Number two, what is it doing? Basically, the reason I'm going down is if you're going up, there's no way to control that, what hair is getting into the trim or what's not. When you're going down, you're just kind of sculpting the side of your beard. So you're getting the short side, long bottom, Neville long bottom look, right? I don't think he had a beard in that movie, I'm not sure. But, so you're taking this length off, but you're leaving this length on the bottom. All you're doing is narrowing it in. So what's that gonna do is it's gonna make you look less fat, I guess. Not that it's bad to be fat, okay? I got a little chub myself. So I'm gonna do the left side now using the 3 guard the way you could do it while I talk to you about tip number 3. And tip number 3 is something I should have talked about before, tip number 2. And that is keeping your beard product free before you trim it. When you're in the shower, you're gonna wanna shower before you do this. That's part of tip number 2 as well, or 3 technically. So you want to take a shower, wash your beard out, and you want to use a co-wash most likely. You could use a regular wash, but a co-wash is going to be a much better option as far as making your beard feel better, look better, and like not be completely stripped of oils. What is co-wash? Let me show you. This is a beard conditioner. This is what you should be using for co-wash. Co-wash is conditioner wash. This, ever since Scotch Porter changed the formula up, I was looking around at a lot of different ones, and this one has been a real winner for me, this Detroit beard conditioner. It has really killer ingredients. I'll do like a dedicated video about this, but this has been awesome, and it has a really good smell too, guys. It's got the pump, so you can just, pump it out, and that's just kind of jizzed in the sink. But this stuff works really well. And what you do is you take this and you rub it into your beard, give it a minute or two to sit in, and then rinse it out, right? And you scrub your beard with it while it's in there. So it's cleaning your beard, and then it's also not stripping all the natural oils out of it. So when you get out, if you've ever used like a regular wash in your beard or in your hair, you get out and it's like dry and like brittle almost, kind of. It'll feel nasty to the touch. I just got out of the shower. I put nothing in my beard. It feels nice, soft, pliable. Like I could leave it just like this for like a couple hours without putting anything in my beard. So I'll link this down in the description below. I do get an affiliate kickback with this as well, just to be honest with you, but I could get an affiliate kickback with like any company I want. There's no reason for me to push this over any other company. I really like this stuff. It is really good. I'm gonna take this guard off and finish my side trims, and let's talk more about tip number 3, which should have been number 2, which is don't put products in your beard before you trim. The idea, for me at least, behind a trim is making my beard look good in its natural state, right? So when I wake up in the morning, when I hop out of bed, my beard just looks good. It doesn't look horrible, it doesn't look bad, and that is without products in it, right? It's because most beard products are not gonna last overnight. You're gonna wake up with a dry-ish beard, right? So you're gonna notice a lot if you have, you're dependent on beard products to shape your beard and get it shaped right. Then when you wake up in the morning, your beard's going to look exponentially worse. Exponentially might not be the right word, but it's going to look worse than if you trimmed your beard to look good, to where it's just that way, and you use products to enhance the look and enhance the healthiness of the hair. Basically what I'm saying is when I trim it to this shape, that's its default shape right there. That's default. I just got out of the shower, there's nothing in it, it's natural, it's right here, this is default. But yeah, that's tip number 3, which should have been tip number 2. Now I'm finished with my sides here, I've taken them down. You can see just right off the bat how much better my beard looks than it was at the beginning. Here's a little clip from the beginning, you can kind of see how bad it looked. Now it looks pretty dang good, right? You're freaking welcome, nerds. Also hit the like button if this video's helped you out, or I'll buzz your butthole hairs. I really don't want to do that. Okay, now I'm going to take just a tiny bit off the bottom here. I'm going to use the old phone trick again to kind of assess what I got going on down there. I'm going to get a little bit of a better angle. Let's fucking hit the old selfie. Let me get a little shot here. I'm going to go review my video for just a second. Hold your horses. Okay, everything down there shape-wise looks good. I'm going to take just kind of the scragglers off here at the bottom. And let's talk about tip number 4, which is going to have to do with your neck here, right? A lot of guys you see with like the chin strap looking thing where, let me show you, they'll go up under here and like trim with their jawline to create their beard line, right? Let me show you what that's gonna do. Let's emphasize it with some combs. This is your beard with just that jawline trim. This is your beard with hair behind it, which is this hair back here, right? So you see one, you can see right through it like nothing. The other one here, it's a little harder to see through, right? Whenever you trim with your jawline, you're leaving this thin ass patch of hair down like in your beard basically. So when people are looking through your beard, it's much easier to look through. When you have this hair that's under your chin growing down to support it behind it. It's much denser looking. It's like looking at a row of trees versus looking at a forest, right? You can see right through the row of trees. You can't see through the forest. I really don't know any other similes to compare it to besides that. Sorry guys. But yeah, just don't trim with that. You're gonna wanna leave that supporting hair under here, right? A good kind of rule of thumb is you could just go like 1/2 inch to 1 inch above your Adam's apple and make that your center point, and then make the apex of your jaw back here your anchor points at the back, and just match that line like that. That's an easy way to do it. But yeah, you'll see a huge improvement in your beard that way. And the thing I was talking about earlier where like you can't see the sides of your beard, a lot of guys will do that that trim with the where they go with the neckline, right? And a lot of guys are just oblivious. Like, I know I have a double chin under here, right? A lot of guys are just kind of oblivious to it. So when you have that double chin and you then make that crisp jawline, beard line, you got you got beard there, and then underneath you got this flab of skin, right? Which looks really bad. You don't know it, but people that are looking at you, seeing you from the side, know it. they judge you for it. So apex of the jawline, look straight up. Go straight across. That should be where your line is. It shouldn't be in the V shape with your jaw. So cut that out. Tip number 5, as we do a little bit more touch-ups here, is going to be just take it slow when you're trimming your beard. A little bit. You could get a pair of scissors out and sit here and go like this, and just one by one trim beard hairs. If that's what it takes for you to feel comfortable doing this, do that. And just trim little strays and flyaways, right? It can actually be kind of fun. Like, this is kind of fun to do. Just trimming little pieces. Just don't get carried away, of course. But yeah, just like the old saying in Botswana or whatever, you can always take more off. You can't put more back on. All right? So take a small strokes, which, you know, sounds bad, but do small strokes, and just do little nicks in your beard. When you're first starting out, it's going to make you feel more comfortable doing the whole beard trim. Just take a little bitty bits at a time, you know, just tiny little pieces. Just barely cutting. It might take a little longer, but what the frickin' heck else do you have to do, nerd? You're on lockdown. Now the beard trim is done, you want to comb out, make sure you got everything. This is going to kind of give you a better picture of what the beard's going to look like. I just dipped that in the conditioner. You can just comb it out. Get underneath so you can see. Looks great. I love it, right? Now, ideally, if you weren't lazy, you would go take a second shower right now and rinse your face off. But me, I just kind of brush it off like this and call it good. And I'm going to go ahead and throw some product in. This is a revolutionary new product. This is Holy Grail by Kingsman Beard Butter. Now, you guys are used to having this Holy Grail oil, which the reason, if you're new to this channel and you've never heard of the Holy Grail, it is an oud or / agarwood scent, right? And if you don't know how expensive that oil is, and the reason, I mean, the smell is insane, right? But this guy put it in a butter. This butter is so smooth, guys. I mean, it's like butter. Smoothness doesn't matter in the end, really. But the guy went through, like, I think he did like 60 batches before he got the smoothness down to what he wanted, or something. I think he said 60. But I mean, once you melt it all in your hands, it doesn't really matter how smooth it was. It's just that initial feeling. It feels really good, and it just kind of signifies a really quality product. And again, I'm not sponsored by this guy. I think he told me to actually wait, not even talk about this, but you know what? Screw it. But I do have an affiliate with them. I don't think he's like fully stocked yet. That's why he didn't want me to talk about it. But this stuff will be fully stocked here soon. This is the Holy Grail beard. I'll link this down below too. If you've never smelled oud or agarwood, it's one of the craziest, most distinct smells you'll ever smell in your life. It smells crazy. It's like a lot of colognes use it. If you've ever been to a Catholic church, it smells, it's that, whenever the priests do, what's that ceremony where the priest does the smoke and the smoker and he, with the chalice, I don't know, but they're burning a agarwood right there, I believe, and it's that same smell. It smells crazy. I do get an affiliate commission from this. I get an affiliate commission from Brio, from their website now. And then what else do I get? I get an affiliate with the conditioner too. But to clarify, sometimes people assume that this is like a branded video. No, these are just companies that I've chose to work with. If you knew how many companies reached out to me and how many I turned down and how many I actually choose to work with, You'd be surprised. I'm not going to make a couple extra $100 by steering you in the wrong direction when I can make plenty of money by steering you in the right direction. This Holy Grail, these Brios are great, and this conditioner is really kick-ass. But yeah, guys, those are 5 tips you can use to trim your beard during the whole lockdown corona. Let's just reiterate so we make sure we get demonetized. Lockdown, corona, quarantine, Wuhan, travel ban, I don't know what else to say. Stock market crashes. If this video helped you out at all, hit the like button. I hope you try this out for yourself and become an expert beard trimmer. It will save you a lot of time, it will save you a lot of money, and it will make you a more efficient man in this world, okay? But yeah, guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Stay bearded. Bye.